So typically when we come in, our schedule begins with some type of vocabulary. So there's a book that we use called Building Vocabulary Skills. It's not a part of our curriculum, but it's something that we utilize over time, and we thought, this is really great. We're gonna go over our slides for the day. So I normally build slides on Monday, and so that introduces our skills so I can refer back those through the week. And as the week goes, I start taking the slides out, and now they have to remember what's our grammar skill for the week, what's our spelling skill for the week, what are we doing in comprehension, and give me more information. Monday's a little bit different because we front load notes. So every kid does have a notebook for ELA. It's a great way to have a reference to go back to say, okay, we're doing text features this week. Remember, I'm looking for bold print or keywords, I'm looking for these things, and they can go back and say, oh, I remember this because it's in my notes. And it's just to get them by Friday. Remember, you can't refer back to your notebooks, I'm gonna take them up. So make sure you know these things. And so they're really good at taking notes on Monday. So schedule kind of flips throughout the week. By Wednesday, we're normally pulling back some of those things, and we finally move into independent work. By Wednesday, I can really truly start pulling small groups because I've seen then what can they do and what they're having struggles with. So they pretty much know that each day, especially by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they're working on some type of independent work at the end that's either going to be turned into me or it's going to be graded immediately. And so that's kind of how our schedule goes, and then we end up Friday with assessments. So when I'm looking at material, sometimes it might be a shorter passage if I just want to do something in small group. That if we're covering government or whatever it is at that time, it may be a nonfiction passage. I'll pull a nonfiction passage that's shorter, but it's still going to require them to do the same things that other kids are doing. A lot of times they may be doing the same thing, but I'm like, okay, we're going to work on the odd numbers together. Or we might attack those ones that seem like they're going to be a little bit more complex for them, and we walk through the questions and we highlight keywords. What's going to draw me back to the text to help me find these answers? So any of those strategies that I can teach them and kind of reiterate those over and over again so they become embedded in them, we do those in small group. Well, the spelling unit the spelling portion of our new text is actually pattern-based, which is good. So if we're doing long A, I honestly just quickly have to throw in every day when we're doing something with spelling. I throw in those things to say, hey, remember AI says A blank E says A, can you tell me something else that says A? And we'll go through the spelling list and we'll look for those patterns in those words. So when they see them at other times and we're not doing spelling, can they remember when I see AI together, that's not two separate sounds, that's one. So a lot of times, because we don't have that time set aside in third grade for phonics, it has to be embedded within our curriculum. And so even if they're reading a story and somebody wants to tell them the word, like, wait, give them a chance. Remember, that bossy E makes that A say its name. They sometimes like, oh, that's right, and then they can sound it out.